My favourite thing about this time of year is seeing the hedgerow spring to life, the green coming back into the landscape and the hawthorn blossom hanging over the verges and lining fields. But hedgerows haven't always been a source of joy. Hedgerows have long been considered a folkloric boundary between what's safe and ordered and what's dangerous and otherworldly. It's possible we get the word hag from hedgerow, as in the old days witches were believed to ride along the top of hedges, skirting the line between this world and the next. Not only that, but your common hedgerow trees, your hawthorn, elder and rowan, are steeped in rich folklore. But even looking at it from a purely practical point of view, it's easy to see why people believe there's something dangerous on the other side of the hedge. Hedges are quite literally a boundary. Hawthorns feature so often in the British Hedgerow because when laid correctly and looked after, they're impenetrable by human and livestock. A common labourer might spend his whole life on one side of the hedge, caring and tending to his land. What's on the other side doesn't belong to him, and it's none of his business. You might often wonder what's over there, and in a world where superstition and magical ideas were easier to grasp, fairies and witches seem like the obvious answer for what's beyond the thorny, impenetrable nature wall. It's also a handy thing to teach children, lest they wander onto somebody else's land. Then during the enclosures, more and more land was ringed off, fenced away, and kept hidden behind thick hedges. A lot of the land was used as pasture for wealthy people's sheep, with wool being a good way to make money. Anybody wandering onto a lord's pasture land and disturbing his cash cows was liable to be prosecuted, or worse. So now not only is the other side of the hedge none of your business, it's the business of someone far more powerful than you. It's no wonder people became wary of the hedge. Frightful creatures and tales of another world where time doesn't exist make a worthy standing for our ruling class. And folklore has always been a way to pass lessons on to those who might not know better. And the folklore of hedges says fairly, what's behind here isn't for you. Thankfully the world has moved on a bit, and now the most common feature of the British landscape is a gold mine for foragers and botanists. And the scary otherworldly hawthorn is now mostly a vital lifeline for the birds in the winter, who get their fill in the plentiful berries that speckle the edges of fields well into the coldest and darkest months of the year. Thanks for peeking over the hedgerow with us. If you enjoyed this little dip into the weird, drop me a follow for more.